Hi, my name is TJ Parks, and this is my video of cultural awareness. I have chosen the NAEYC standard number 3, which states, I demonstrate the essential dispositions and skills to develop positive, respectful relationships with children whose cultures and languages may differ from my own, as well as with children who may have developmental delays, disabilities, or other learning challenges. I would implement this in my classroom in 3 ways. The first way would be to have a fun activity in December where students from different cultures get to tell the rest of the class about which holiday they celebrate, what is their main holiday, and they would get to come to the class, come in front of the class, and share with them the fun times that are associated with their holiday, and maybe even some of the food that they celebrate, that they have during their holiday. For example, those that celebrate Christmas, the Christians, would get to come to class and tell the rest of their classmates the most important things about Christmas to them. Now, being children, of course, getting presents is probably going to be at the top, so they would get to tell their classmates that, maybe what they got for Christmas last year, the foods that they have, what different traditions they have, because even within the Christian Christmas holidays, there are different traditions that some students have with their families that may not be relevant in other children's households. For example, in my house, we all get together as a family, and we have the elf on the shelf. And he's been around for as long as I can remember, and each year he shows up in some different location around the house, and the kids have to go and find the elf on the shelf. And once we find him, we put him on the mantle, and it's this huge holiday experience. And we also, at my grandmother's house, we spend the night out there on Christmas Eve. So when Santa comes in the morning, we all line up in the morning, youngest to oldest, and we have to wait and get pictures taken, and then we get to all go out into the living room together and see what Santa brought. And I would share those ideas with my students as well, because it's important that they know what holidays you celebrate and what's important to you. I would also, last year I had a student in my class who had diabetes, and she was very scared at first, but she brought it to the class as a learning tool. And we read a book about a child with a disability, or with diabetes, and it helped her and the class understand more about the disease and what might happen to her, what they needed to do if something did happen to her. So those are a couple of ways that I would bring this into my classroom, let people know that we're all different, but we're all special. So, thank you.